Hello, everybody. My name is Chillcats, and welcome back to another exciting Gartic Fun. Now, you may notice something different about this live stream, and that is that there's no background music. And that is because, unfortunately, I came across another thing that I unfortunately forgot to save, and that was a playlist of royalty-free, copyright-free music that I had put together for Gartic Fun. That's gone, so I'm gonna need to rebuild that with the collection of royalty-free music I've collected from, like, various sites that I've got it from. So I'll probably have to work on rebuilding all that. Wait, bro, wait for me. Right here. The link to join is right there, pinned in the live chat. No problem at all. Take your time, Menton. It's gonna be it's awkward for me because most of the time I have background music playing for these Gartic Phone live streams, but this time around I lost the playlist that I use, so I'm going to have to rebuild it now. I don't know which song specifically were getting copyright claims. No copyright strikes, nothing bad. But I was getting claims on certain songs I used, despite the fact that when I purchased those songs for this, they were labeled as royalty free. Oh no, this is just when I had wiped my. I had previously said I wiped my computer and all that, and I guess this time around I forgot to save the playlist I used for Gartic Phone. So unfortunately, this live stream won't be having background music. The next one should though. I just gotta recompile that playlist of my royalty free songs that I've collected over time. But other than that, nothing's happened. Yeah, no problem. We can take, hey, what's up, Sonic? Welcome to the game. So unfortunately, this live stream will not have any background music. I was just telling Metin that unfortunately I forgot to compile and save the playlist I had made of copyright-free, royalty-free music that I had acquired for video editing and live streaming and stuff like that. That's gone, so I'm gonna need to rebuild that. So this stream is gonna lack the very nice ambient background music that I usually use, which I wish it was there. I really, I wish I did. I could probably get it off the old drive like I did with that save file, but we'll see. But the link to join the Gartic Phone lobby is in the pinned comment in the live chat. So join whenever you're ready, folks. So we're only about 2 minutes in. We can wait a bit for everyone to join on up, but I hope everyone is having a good day so far. Today was, let me just quickly look at my phone here. I have a count both on my YouTube channel description and on my private Instagram page. Today was 129 of the gym. I'm excited to get to 150. That's just another milestone, and then 200 and just more from there. Yeah. The cave dweller is right behind you, isn't he? Cave dweller. Hey man, we're all friends here, but cave dweller. Oh my goodness, what's up? I believe that's your alt account, Metin, if I'm not mistaken. I think you had previously mentioned in the past that is your alt account. Glad to have you here. The more the merrier. We got 4 people currently watching the live stream. The link to join the Gartic Phone lobby is in the pinned comment in the live chat. You can just click that link, make a username, pick an icon, and join on up. We're waiting. No, it's still old. Oh, wait, is this not the right link? Is this not the, hold on a sec, is this not the correct link? Let me quickly update that. Maybe it could be the wrong link, perhaps. Give a shot with this one, just in case I screwed that up. Try that link right there. It should work. Okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully that link works. We'll see. It should. Let me see. Yeah, no, it should work. I just copied it right now, so it should work. You changed your profile. I noticed. What is your profile picture? It's let me take a closer look here, because I think I recognize the character. I can't because it's a small icon. I can probably pull it up on my phone later, but what is your what's your character? Actually, you know what? I can easily do this. One second. Your character is, oh, Solid Snake. It's Snake. Yeah, Snake smoking a cigarette. Yeah, okay. So we got Metin here now. We're waiting on you, Sonic. Take your time though. We only about 4 minutes into this live stream. Hopefully we get a bunch more people like we usually do. In other news, I'm not sure if you noticed. I know Metin has noticed, but if you go check the previous Gartic Phone live stream, there is an updated thumbnail. Now, it took quite a while for me to get around to making that thumbnail, only because I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, my personal life, my job, and stuff like that. Along with the holidays coming up, I gotta be prepared for being more busy at my job. But I did update the thumbnail. It looks really nice. Did you watch? No, I have not yet. No, I have not. I've been doing stuff with my family and things like that, but I will probably watch it directly after the stream. I'm halfway through episode 2. I really should get back to watching it. You're right, because it's a good show. I love it. Wait, Chills. What was the last time I watched you guys? Well, isn't that your alt account, Metin? And I think the last time you watched me was like, I'm not quite sure. I've seen you before though, and I think someone had informed me that that's an alt account for someone else. I think it's Metin's alt account. I could be wrong though. I'm not entirely sure. So we got 3 people in here. So why don't we get started and drum up some viewership? So I'm gonna quickly turn on moderation real quick here. Let's see. I meant I haven't seen that alt account in a while. Let's see here. You said no. Yeah, no. I thought that was your alt account, Metin. I haven't seen that in a bit. I've only seen your Metin Hasek account. I haven't seen that one specifically in a bit. Forgive me if I'm not memorizing that sort of stuff. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you meant not games. Okay, let's see here. You meant YouTube account. Could you rephrase or retype your question? What was your original question? You meant not games. You said, when was the last time you watched me? Okay, whoever's reading this, please keep the game. Yeah, no, don't worry. I got moderation on. I'm manually moderating everything, and I'll make sure to be very, very keen on preventing any sort of malpractice, any sort of bad stuff. So let's jump on in, fellas. Okie dokie, write a sentence. Bro, I miss my background music. It just, look, oh, okay, you were talking about your profile pic. I don't think that's a recent updated profile pic, I think. You haven't had that one before. That's a recent update, isn't it? For your profile pic. Let's see here. Write a sentence. The small crow was trying to enter the gas station. The small crow was trying to enter the gas station. Okay, let me validate these real fast. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Deadpool and Fiona and Cake. Well, I wonder who suggested this one. You know, I wonder. So, okay, without further ado, let me just quickly pull up a reference image here for Deadpool. I know what Fiona and Cake look like off the top of my head because I watched that show so much. But let me just pull up a reference image of Deadpool just so I can get him correct. But I'm pretty sure I can get Fiona and Cake spot on. But let me just pull up another tab here. I want to have reference images for both of these. Let's see. Fiona and Cake. No. There we go. Okay, and reference image. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm good. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to do Deadpool first. So let me pop over to the first reference image. I think I'll just do basic stuff here, not too overcomplicated. Let's see here. Actually, no, I have a circle tool. What am I talking about? I got to do this. Let's see. Yeah, I have a circle tool right here. Awesome. Okay, and then Fiona wears the white hat. So I guess I should honestly make the background like gray just so I can use the white hat Fiona wears. So that's what I'm going to do. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I should probably... You know what I'm going to do? I have Paint Bucket here, so let me fill that on in. Let's see here. Imagine You Wish HBO Max cross. That would be pretty cool. Crossovers are always fun. Okay. Let's see. Fiona's kind of got like a circle-ish head. I'm just put some basic shapes down here because I'm no artist by any means. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to certainly try my best, but I'm not the most expert artist, but you know, we're not all experts here. We're just here to have fun and play games. I miss my background music. It's so weird playing without background music. Okay, now I gotta add in that flesh color here. I am spending, you know, this is honestly extremely minimalistic at this point. I'm spending too much talking. Forgive me. I'm going slow as a snail. Let's see here. Okay, let's add in the Deadpool body. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we call this like a minimalist art piece? Because clearly I spent too much time talking this time around and not enough time making. So at this point, I'm just going to label this as like minimalist art, if anything, because it's definitely not like the full thing. Okay, let's get the, oh yeah. I mean, nah, it, it is what it is. It's, let's see. It is still delayed till okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, you meant your animation. Okay, well, I ran out of time for that. Let's see what we got here. Okay. No, not for a good, what is, Metin, what do you mean by that? No, not for, okay. Quite confused there. That's just text. We need, drawings here, but, maybe you can clarify. Now it's my turn to describe what? There's nothing there. Oh, that must have been, Metin, I'm not quite sure what you wrote in that. I mean, we're going with images here. We're going for images here, so I'm not quite sure what the text was about. But I guess, you know, I'll figure it out if you can translate. Is it not, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, because I blocked it. I wasn't quite sure what it meant, but okay, gotcha. Okay, I won't block it next time. Yeah, I was quite confused, actually, as to what it meant. My bad, dude, my bad. Okay, let's see here. All right, good. Okay, let's see what we can do now. Voiceover's on, why not?
The small crow was trying to enter the gas station.
That's a nice drawing. That's a great. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jethro Lemons? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Jethro. Glad to have you here. I'm gonna save that one. Next up, we got Men.
Deadpool and Fiona and Cake.
I really did try. But I was talking way too much. It's so minimalist. It looks like it looks bad.
Red man meeting a weird cookie and a water bottle looking.
Water bottle? Water bottle? Okay, red man, but water bottle and a cookie? That's funny. That's a funny interpretation.
Cats explodes.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't quite sure what you meant, but next time I will. Next time I will. Thanks for clarifying.
Blang.
Sorry about that. I wasn't quite sure what you meant there, though. All right. Next up. Okay, we'll give about a minute and a half or so for new people to join on up. If you'd like to join the... how do I think, Menton, would you mind doing me a favor and rejoining the lobby? I'm not quite sure if it's going to keep blocking you or not. It's red here. Maybe leave the lobby and rejoin just to be sure, because I'm not sure why it's made your icon here red. I'm quite confused. I don't want it to block any more of your drawings, that's for sure. So maybe rejoin just in case it does do something similar to that. Okay, we got Wendigo. What's up, Wendigo? Okay, we're gonna wait for Menton to rejoin. Let me quickly turn on moderation here. Welcome, Wendigo. Welcome, welcome. Very interesting username you got there. Wendigos scare the crap out of me. I'm sorry. That's a cool icon though. It's a dragon. Dragons are cool. I like dragons a lot. Yeah, we're just waiting for Menton to join on up here. He had to rejoin just to make sure none of his stuff was being blocked, because it made him red and I wasn't quite sure what that meant. Also, usually we have background music to make things a little more interesting, but my playlist got obliterated when I reset my computer, so I need to compile that all again. Okay, we got I'm in Your Walls. I believe that's Sonic, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know when you're on in Menton. Unless that's you, Menton. I'm not quite sure, though, but we are waiting for Menton Hasek. He's going to be rejoining shortly. Unless In Your Walls is Menton, then perhaps he's already here. You like dragons and dinosaurs. Dragons are really... Oh, that's you, Jethro. Gotcha. That's you. Noted. Thank you very much for clarifying, Jethro. Gotcha. Professional Reaper. You're a professional Reaper. Cool. Well, you got these star glasses on, so clearly you know exactly what you're doing as the Grim Reaper with these star glasses. Pretty cool stuff indeed. We got 6 people watching the live stream. What's up, everybody? Usually we have background music on these kind of things, but I obliterated my playlist when I reset my computer, so unfortunately we don't have it for this live stream, but it should change. So that we just did normal. That was the first round, so we're gonna do story now. I believe we just did one round. Forgive me, my memory is terrible at times. So we're gonna do story now, and then I guess I could let the chat choose from there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in lobby. All right, let's go, fellas. All right, write a story. Oh my gosh, again, my memory is not the best, but let's see here. The odd looking orange rolled down the street. Yeah, that's an interesting story. It's quite odd. You should listen to Lay All Your Fans Slow and Reverb. Oh, I'll make a note of that. I love new song suggestions. When I was making the shorts a lot in Pavlov, I was taking song suggestions, and I used a lot of suggestions actually. But I'll definitely, gotcha. I'll make a note of that. All right, let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Continue the story. Guy named Wade Wilson teleport to Fiona and Cake. Fiona and Cake find Wade and greet him with happy faces. That would be pretty cool. They greet him with happy faces, because who wouldn't want to meet Wade Wilson? Or I believe you mean Deadpool. I really only know him as Ryan Reynolds. I mean, I'm not too into the comic book sort of stuff, but I only know the actor as Ryan Reynolds, and I know he plays Deadpool. But if the actor's really called Wade Wilson, then that changes things substantially. Okay, let me validate these real quick. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. All right. On Fortnite. Let's see. Wade was so eager to get that W and a loot llama. I don't think they call them loot llamas anymore, though. I mean, I know them as loot llamas, but last time I checked, did they rename them? because at our store we sell a Lego set that's actually the Loot Llama, but it's called like a supply llama instead. But I could have sworn they were called Loot Llamas. Last I checked, Fortnite called them Loot Llamas, but maybe they call them supply llamas now. Not quite sure there. Not quite sure. All right, let me validate. Okay. Excellent job, everyone. UPS crashing. Suddenly, Fiona, I'm gonna keep going with this theme. Gartic Fun streams always. Yeah, no, I like them. I like playing with my community. Suddenly, I'm gonna capitalize that. Suddenly, Fiona jumped into action and saved the UPS driver. Because she's a hero, you know? She's a hero. She saved the UPS driver from the car accident. Isn't that just lovely? Don't we just love heroes and magical cats and dogs? Personally, if I had to choose between Jake the dog or Cake the cat, let's see here. Let me validate these real quick. Okay. If I was given the choice between, oh, hold on a second. I gotta keep going here. Continue the story. Yes. Wade Wilson was so happy to be among other, oh my gosh, I can't spell. Other heroes. Even though Wade Wilson himself is, God, I cannot spell. Among other epic people. Bro, I'm not a word genius. Cats, right? What's your comment say? If they add Deadpool and Fiona and Kate crossover, Deadpool would hit the fourth wall. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's Deadpool. He's always doing wacky, zany stuff, especially breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Let me validate these. Okie dokie. All right, let's see here. Voiceover is enabled. Everything's enabled. Let's see what y'all cooked up today, fellas.
The odd-looking orange rolled down the street. And it met a foe, the chicken.
The chicken.
Sus.
Oh, the chicken.
Sus imposter.
The chicken's an imposter? The chicken's an imposter.
He is acting very sus. Keep an eye on this freaky guy.
Does he happen to have a zombie riding on top of him? Because, you know, chicken jockey. Okay, what's up next?
Jethro streaming. On Fortnite.
Woohoo, Fortnite. Okay.
Wade was so eager to get that W and the Loot Llama.
Oh my
When
goodness.
The Loot Llama came to life and sniped Wade.
Whoa, okay.
Hello.
Hello there. I guess the Loot Llama's saying hello after sniping Wade. All right, what's up next? What you got, Wendigo?
A child walks through the forest at night.
Ooh, spooky and ominous.
He sees a man with glowing eyes about to slap him.
Oh, that's even scarier.
And he got slapped all the way to the walls.
What walls?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it didn't even say it right. I said, yes.
Wade Wilson was so happy to be among other epic people.
I think I'm starting to see a disconnect between the original story and certain aspects of it. We'll save it. What you got for us, Walls?
My grandpa was crossing the street and fell.
Sorry to hear that.
Ups.
Oh, fell up.
UPS crashing.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh no, that's even worse.
Suddenly Fiona jumped into action and saved the UPS driver.
Yes, because we all love.
But ended up
we all love
failing and
Adventure
died in
Time.
a definitely not weird way.
Oh my. Okay. We got 6 concurrent viewers. Thanks for the 3rd like, everybody. Really appreciate the support. What you got, Metten?
Guy named Wade Wilson teleport in Fiona and Cake.
Ooh, crossover time.
Fiona and Cake find Wade and greet him with happy faces.
Yes!
Then Shrek comes along and griddies uncontrollably.
Okay. Okay,
And
3-way
Shrek
crossover.
exploded the planet and won.
Okay, that's Shrektacular.
Then I fell.
That's Shrektacular. Oh my gosh, that's Shrektacular. I guess you could also say it's redonkulous. Like a donkey, but ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's see. What would you guys like to do next? Which mode would you like to do? We did normal. We did story. Which would you guys like to do? You said, read your last comment. What'd you say? You said your last comment here. If they add Deadpool and Fiona and Cake, would hit the 4th. You meant, is it the one about the 4th wall? No, Metten always makes the win. Yeah, Metten is quite funny. Are you talking about the 4th wall comment, Metten? Which one would you got? A ridiculous corpse? All right, we'll do Exquisite Corpse next. Sounds like a plan, everybody. Here we go. Let me just turn on moderation real quick. So we are all good to go there. Moderation's enable. You say, read more, bro. Let's see here. Let's see. Read up a bit more. Let's see. Deadpool would say Fiona and Fiona. Oh yeah, he did. I wouldn't be surprised if Deadpool tried to schmooze up Fiona, because you know Deadpool's like that. He likes to hit on girls. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to win over the heart of Fiona. Okay, we're playing corpses. Here we go, fellas. All right, I'm gonna draw the head. If there's any more I missed out, yeah, it would be kind of crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go with the theme of Fiona and cake. So let me just quickly pull up a singular image of Fiona because I want this to look nice. Like I really want this to look nice. Okay. Also, I realized something yesterday, and that is that apparently Fiona, her character has been redesigned, I think 2 or 3 times now, actually. I actually like the current design, but I believe when they first introduced that crossover episode in the original Adventure Time series, her design was completely different in every single way. Like seriously, I believe in the crossover she wore short pants, and it looks like in the Fiona and Cake series she wears a skirt. Not quite sure though. It's been quite a while since I've even watched that crossover. So I'm gonna draw Fiona's head here. We're gonna see what sort of hideous monstrosity we can turn this character into. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the head. This is actually a piece of cake. There's a flesh color right there. Color that on. Actually, yeah, you know what? Actually, I gotta add in another circle there. Okay, let's see here. Man, let's try this again. Come on, a little more. Come on. Yeah, that's not good. That's not bad at all. Okay, let me add in the flesh color here, and then let me add in the white here. Okay, not looking too bad now. Let me, I got plenty of time, so let me just clean this bad boy on up. Oops. Oh, come on. Nice and slow. Oh, messed up a bit there, but that's okay. Okay, now let's add in the... you know, what I love about the Adventure Time character designs is they're just so easy to make. Like, genuinely, if you ever watched Adventure Time or Fiona and Cake, you'd know that the characters are super easy to recreate in drawings. Like, really. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna give her, let's give her... Okay, yeah, those are some... I think her eyebrows are a little bit thinner, so let me fix that a bit. And, you know, I'm gonna give her that angry expression because she's fighting stuff. And then I'm gonna give her the blonde hair coming out of the top area of her hat, because that's the reference image what I'm seeing. So let's bring that on down. Yeah, this it's not ideal. It's not actually, you know what? Oh yeah, okay. I'm feeling this. I'm actually really, bro, I not gonna lie, I like this a bit. I actually like my drawing already. Add bunny ears. Yes, I will. I got half a time left, so let me add those bunny ears. Let me just quickly fill this in. Bro, I'm actually quite happy with this. Like, I'm not an artist by any means, but like I said, it's extremely easy to recreate the Fiona and Cake / Adventure Time art style. Like honestly, it's not difficult. It's a rather easy to do. It's not impossible. Let's see. I gotta make these. I guess I gotta do these bunny ears manually. Let's see here. There we go. There's. It was kind of weird, but you know, not an artist. Let's see here. Oh boy. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, too big. Let's try that one more time. Okay, now I gotta add in the neck. Piece of cake. I'm gonna add in the flesh color here. Mech. Oh, that looks not the best. Looks not the best. And then I'm gonna add in the part here. That would be part of her right there. Let me get that nice and colored. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I'm doing. Oh, that's even worse. Ugh. I gotta think smarter. Here. Okay. Not bad. Okay, time's running out. I know time's running out. Okay, I gotta quickly connect the neck here. Oh dear God. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh no. When I rush myself with any sort of artwork, things tend to go downhill substantially quick. So, forgive me. Oh dear. Yeah. No, what happened to her? Yeah. This was not my intention by any means. You know what? I got to make this a little bit more believable. I don't have a light blue, so. Okay, you know, that's close enough. At least it kind of looks like the character. It's missing a mouth, though. Oh, dear. I gotta go fast. Ah, no. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, she's super angry. She's like hella angry. Let's see, read your comment if it starts. What'd you say? A little bit up, you see. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Bunny ears, okay. Character before didn't know, called cake. Okay. Which comment did you want me to read, Metin? Did I miss a comment you happened to post? Go ahead and let me know. Time is almost out. I would give arms, but this is just the head. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have added that body. Like, if this is just the head, I really should have done the proportions better. Lovely. Lovely. Ooh, these are nice. These are nice, everybody. Good job. Okay. So I'm 100% certain that's Deadpool. So since that's Deadpool, I am going to continue the Deadpool. I am 100% certain that is what that is, just based upon the coloring. So with that being said, let's see what I can do to this amazing Deadpool character here. Not an artist by any means, but let's see how we can make Deadpool even Deadpoolier. Oh my goodness, that's not a word either. Okay, all right. Not terrible, but also not incredible. Okay. Okay, let's see here. They got the dark, so I'm going to use the red for the zipper here. I believe there's a zipper going down the middle here. And then I'm going to quickly accentuate that zipper. Actually, is there a line? There is a line tool. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to use the line tool here. Make it a lot easier for myself. Like, seriously. Why don't work harder, work smarter. And by this, I mean, use the line tool. In this case, it looks a lot better when you're using the line tool in this case. Oh, wait, I got to close that out. Okay, I'm not too dissatisfied with this look, honestly. I actually quite like the way it looks right now. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. What else can I do? So he's kind of got, it looks like he's got some black stitching. So let's see if I can add in that stitching here. Oh, no, that's the paint bucket. Let's see if I can add in some sort of stitching here. He's got black stitching in the red parts of his suit. I mean, it's kind of visible. It's not really super visible stitching, but you can tell it's there. And I believe it's black stitching, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've watched the Deadpool movie, which I highly suggest y'all go watch. It's a really fun movie. Okay, where did I go wrong here? Wait a minute. Where did I go wrong here? Okay. Okay. Back on track. Back on track. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to see where I can improve. So bear with me while I add in the improvements. Let me just spruce up our good old buddy Wade Wilson here. Okay. Let's see. I want to try to make that as accurate as possible. That's good enough, honestly. That's good enough. Okay, let me fill that in. Let's see here. Actually, hey, yeah, thank you very much. You know, I'm actually quite happy with how it looks right now. I really am. You can thank Metin for showing me his drawing skills for Deadpool, because now I'm a little more confident in this drawing. You see, had I not seen Metin's drawing, I probably would have been a little less confident. So I do appreciate you making that Deadpool for the thumbnail of the last Gartic Fun stream, because I feel like this drawing's just a little bit better. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else can we do here? He does... How much more... I think he has some stitching going along this way. Oh, wait a minute. I have a lot of time. I have quite a lot of time. And I'm extremely happy with this. Extremely happy. You think that's Metin's drawing? You know, I wouldn't be surprised, considering Metin drew Deadpool in the last Gartic Fun live stream, but we can never know. We can never know until the end of the round. Let's see, what else can I do here? That's a really bright red line. I wish I had another shade of red, but I don't. I'm going to add in more stitching. Make this as close as possible. Now I'm going to do some cleanup here. Get rid of all this ugly white, these ugly white lines. Okay, gotta get this all nice and spruced up. Okay. Another ugly white line. I just want to make sure this looks as beautiful as I possibly can make it. So I'm going to go over this. Okay, not bad. Good cleanup job so far. A little white line right here. Okay, actually, this is pretty good, actually. I'm very satisfied with this drawing. Like, extremely, I mean, I don't usually draw Marvel characters, but I quite like the look of this. Okay, well, I'm finished here. It looks like there's one person still drawing. I could add more, but, you know, I'm pretty satisfied. Actually, you know what? Real quick. He has stitching on, oh, that's too big. I gotta work fast here. He has stitching also on his arms here. From what I'm seeing in the, oh, no. From what I see in the reference image I'm using, he does have stitching on his arms. I don't know though. You know, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that work. I don't draw. I'm not an artist, but I'm very happy with my drawing right there. And I'm very satisfied with it. Okay, let's verify these, see what y'all got. Oh, these are wonderful, everybody. These are wonderful. Excellent job, everybody. I'm not quite sure what that is, Wendigo, but you know what? It's whatever. Okay. That looks like some sort of Christmas theme. Maybe. I see green and what looks like, I'm gonna guess those are like twinkly lights. So if these are legs, why don't we make like pine tree legs or something? I'm not quite sure. You know what? Yeah. So judging by what I see here, I'm gonna make these like, oh, how about he's wearing like pine tree themed pants? Pine tree themed pants. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pine tree. Oh, wait, my bad. Oh no. Let me. So I see that the legs are over there. So I gotta quickly fix this on up, and I guess I could move it, but I don't want to alter the other person's drawing. So I'm just gonna bring it down here real quick. Pine tree themed pants, because you know December's around the corner, everybody. So why not draw pine trees? Okay, let's see. So the rest of it's green. That much I can tell. So I'm gonna add in. Nope, that's not the right green color. Darker green. Okay, and I guess I'll add in. Oh wait, no, I gotta. Let's see. There's shoes on these pants, so I gotta add those in real quick, or maybe just make it look like there's some sort of shoe there. How about some socks too? Let's see. It's a clown. Oh, it could, you know, it could be. I get Christmassy pine tree vibes from this, but it could also be a clown. You're right. I'm not quite sure though. From what I see up top, it looks like some sort of Christmas theme to me, but I'm not quite sure. So let me quickly finish this up and then I'll press done so we can get moving along, because it looks like I'm the only one. Or actually, no, it looks like only one other person's done. So let me add these on in here. Nice little twinkly lights like any other Christmas tree in the world. Let's go. Got pink as well. Okay, this ain't so bad. This ain't so bad. I'm not too dissatisfied. I'm actually quite happy with this. Okay. All right. What else can we do here? What else? I guess we can do the brighter green for the socks. Or no, actually, brighter green for this. And let's see. How about red socks? Kind of like Santa Claus. I don't know. Interesting. What else can we add to these? How about some high heels? How about we add some like how about some shoelaces or something? Something nice and whimsical. I want to make these whimsical. So we got some whimsical shoelaces here. There we go. Whimsical shoelaces. Quite odd looking shoelaces, but you know, then we got the shoes here. Hey, this ain't half bad. This ain't half bad. We got some laces here. Let me quickly add in those thin little lace lines. Yeah. I'm actually very happy. I'm happy with this. Usually I'm not satisfied with the art I make, considering I don't spend a lot of time drawing, but in this case, you know, I'm actually quite satisfied with the drawings I'm making, which is quite odd because usually I don't have the best of satisfaction with any of the drawings I make. But in this case, I guess I play Gartic Fun so often and often enough, twice a month, that I'm getting a little bit better. Soon you'll see a lamp. Soon I'll see a lamp, or an EMP or a lamp. A lamp or an EMP. Soon I'll see a lamp. Maybe there was a typo there, but okay. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. We got one more person drawing. Go ahead and hit done when you're done. But I'm pretty satisfied with what I got here so far. What else could I add? I got a bit of time left. I'm not sure what a lamp is. No, it ain't sus. It might just be a typo. It could just be a typo. Let's see. What else can we add to this? We got a bit of time left here. Limited. Oh, a limited. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the lamp from that Christmas movie? That one Christmas movie? Is that the lamp you're referring to? Because if so, I know exactly what lamp you're talking about. Because that I'm pretty sure that Christmas movie is extremely iconic, and at least in my country, it's a kind of an iconic film from a long time ago. But is that the lamp you're referring to? Because honestly, it's a pretty neat looking lamp. Okay, I'll just stick with that. Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'll just we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. Okay. Validation time. Interesting. Oh, cool. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what this means. If okay. Okay. I'll let it slide. Nothing bad. Okay. All right. Let's show off everybody's drawings. let's see what we as a team have created today. Off we go. There's my semi 50-50 decent Fiona. What on earth? Is she a mermaid now? Mermaid? Something bad about Kate. Yeah. What happened to Fiona? What did we do here? Where did we go wrong? I guess you kind of just built on what I made, but I'm not. Is that like a fishtail or something? It's very interesting. Next up, we got Reaper. What you got for us? Deadpool! Again with the awesome character. Hey! Oh my gosh! Yo, this is actually looking good. Oh! He's got baby legs! Oh my gosh, he's got baby legs. If you've seen, I think it's the second Deadpool movie, there's a scene where he's regrowing his legs. Bro's got baby legs. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I thought so. Totally thought it was from Deadpool 2. He has baby legs. That's awesome, bro. All right, we got a sad ghost here. What's he sad about? Let's find out. What's going on, buddy? It could be, you know, it could be a clown. You're right. Very odd looking clown. Well, a ghost clown? Interesting. These are some very Jugger, not Rip. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, definitely. Okay. What you got for us, Menton? Deadpool? Yeah! Bro, Deadpool's pretty awesome. He is a pretty awesome character. Oh, Deadpool Sans. Okay, Deadpool Sans. Sans with an... Oh, hey, look at that. We got Deadpool, Sans, and then it looks like Adventure Time themed Fiona. I think wears the shorts and stuff. Okay, that's not bad. All right. And what you got for us, Wendigo? What you got? Okay, pretty sure that's a Wendigo. 100%. 100%. Hi, cats. Hey, what's up, Cake? Oh my goodness. And a lamp. Interesting. We got a Wendigo cat lamp. This is lovely. I like these. I like this Wendigo drawing here. It reminds me of the Lich King from Adventure Time. And I also like this lamp. This is a very, very cheeky looking lamp. Okay. All right, we're going to spend about a minute or two before we start the next game, just in case anyone else would like to join. If you would like to join the next game, all you have to do is click the link in the pinned comment in the live chat, and you will be able to make a username, pick an icon, and join on up. We are going to be spending about, I'd say, a minute and a half. I think, you know, this time I just want to be sure about it, so I'm going to quickly start a stopwatch for 1 minute. Once a minute passes on that stopwatch, we're going to begin the next game. Go ahead and shout out in the chat what you guys would like to see in the next game. Why does Menton only draw? I don't know, man. We're just here to have fun. Can you draw the crossover and Gartic? That would be pretty. Hey, what's up? Cool nickname 1168. Howdy, 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 howdy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 people in here now. Okay. We got about 30 seconds left on the stopwatch. Which one would you guys like to do next? Let's see here. Long draw. Let's see. Long draw. Oh, okay. So you're talking about Masterpiece then. Y'all want to do Masterpiece? Menton suggests we do Masterpiece next. So far, we have done Normal, Exquisite Corpse, Story, and now Menton is suggesting Masterpiece, which is the long drawing mode where you spend a significant amount of time, as much time as you really need for drawings. All right. We're doing Masterpiece then, I guess. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me turn on moderation here. There's still time to join on up. We got about 15 more seconds before we're going to be starting the game. So if you are not joined up, you can do so now. We got about 10 more seconds here before I start up the game. Please. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. I'm having a great time. I'm glad to have you all here. And okay, we are starting the game now. Okay, let's begin. Let the masterpieces begin. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to draw a masterpiece. My masterpiece is going to be, let me click, you know what I want to draw? I want to draw, no, oh yeah, this is, okay. The first person to shout out the character gets a cookie. That's the deal. The first person to shout out the character gets a cookie. And it's, here's the hint. It's going along with the theme of the stuff we've been talking about recently on this channel on live streams. So let's see who the first person is who will immediately call this out. You know, I don't have a doubt that you won't be able to. There isn't a specific skin color that's more like the skin color of this character, so I'm going to just use this one for now. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to use a solid circle here right now. Okay, yeah. Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay, right there. Okay, good so far. And then I'm gonna add in the neck here. Okay, I'm gonna try and use as many basic shapes as I can right now to kind of block it out in a way. Let's see here. So he's kind of got like a squarish body. So we're gonna go with let's go with black here. And this is the masterpiece mode, so keep in mind you can take as much time as you need to make the most beautiful looking work of art. So right now I'm just blocking in with basic shapes. If you're able to recognize the character even from just these basic shapes, go ahead and call it out, but so far I don't think you will be able to. Okay, now I'm gonna add in a little more basic shapes here. He's got this amazing looking thing right here. Let's see here, come on, a little bit right there. Okay, let me try that again. I wanna make this look good, fellas. I wanna make this look real good. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly freehand right over here. Maybe make that a bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice tie. Okay, let me quickly paint bucket that bad boy on in. All right, good so far, good so far. Okay, it looks like his suit is 2 different colors. He's got this black part, the bow tie, and then an undershirt. So I guess I don't really have the correct color for the undershirt, so I'm just gonna use this color. It isn't the right color, but it'll have to do. And you know what I'm gonna do now, actually, is let's see if I can... I wanna make this look good, bro. I wanna make this look real good. So I'm gonna quickly try to shape this out here as best I can. As best I can. Yes, but what is the character though? It is in fact from that show, but what is the character? What is the character? That's the question. Okay, let's see here. So he's got that. Okay, so from here, I think I'm gonna add in... Yeah, it's not the right color because I don't have the correct color on my swatches, but we'll work with what we have. Okay, and he's kind of got arms coming down here. Okay, not bad, oh, but wait a minute. I think I'll do this one first, actually. Because he's got him, like, right next to his sides here. So, okay. Let's see. Where Marcelia... I'm not sure who that is. You mean Marceline? I'm not quite sure, but all right. Almost. Okay. Not bad. Actually, I'm actually quite happy with this so far. I'm quite happy with this so far. Very happy, actually. Who is this character, fellas? Does anyone recognize him just yet? Does anyone got any ideas who I'm drawing here? It should become obvious extremely soon once I get a little more of it fleshed out. But I mean, I'd say right now it's becoming a little bit more recognizable. Not too much. I wish I could do better, but I have a limited set of colors to work with here, fellas. So I'm trying my best. Okay, and he's kind of got this, like a collar here. Okay, let me see if I can... I wish I could zoom in, bro. I cannot zoom in. I'm making it a little challenging here. So he's got a collar right here. And then he's got this right here. Bro, I wish I could use the correct colors here. I'm not. I would love to use the correct colors, believe me, but I can't because they're not there. I don't have the full color palette for this character. And it kind of stinks. I would love to make him the correct colors here. Okay, let's fill this on in. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of strange looking because it's not the right color. It kind of reminds me of Springtrap, honestly. These arms remind me of Springtrap, not gonna lie. And I kind of feel bad that it looks like just click on the large yellow pad. Large yellow pad? What? Yeah, large yellow pad? I don't see a large yellow pad, but okay. Let's see what else. I'm gonna keep doing this. I want to make this look good as I can make it. So then we got a gray line right here. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's see it right here. Oh, no, that's the paint bucket. Lovely. Right there, right there. And then we got, okay. And now I gotta add in the, okay, I guess I'll have to go with this color again for the flesh color because I don't have a very limited palette. You say, click on the large yellow pad. You talking to me or somebody else? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Let's see. The thing below yellow, pink, and coral. The thing below yellow, pink, and... Are you kidding me? Has this been here the whole time? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea that was a feature. Oh my God. Oh, no, I'm serious. Oh my God. This has been here the whole time. Oh my gosh. You saved me, but I'm also quite frustrated that I didn't notice this sooner. Oh, lovely. I can't believe I didn't notice this sooner. Oh dear. Okay, this this kind of looks strange now though. Let me undo some of this. Okay. Okay, now I gotta get the right color for that for then here. So wow, thank you so much for the heads up. That's extremely helpful actually. So now I gotta get the correct color here. I think it's more in the yellow shade here. Bro, this is a game changer. I swear. This is a major game changer for me. Okay, I gotta get this. It's like a odd looking off colorish yellow. Yeah, little lighter, darker, lighter. You know, that's close enough. We'll use that. It's not, oh, you know what? It's not too bad. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. It should start looking more like the character. It really should start looking more like the character now that I'm using the correct color palette. So bear with me. Now I'm going to add in the pants here. This is actually pretty simple. These pants aren't too overly complicated. I'm going to have to give them short legs because I unfortunately did this too much in the center. I should have done a little more high up so I could give them better legs. So my friend, you are going to have super tiny legs. You know, you're going to be like a miniature version of your character, but unfortunately, I don't have enough space for the full-size legs, so I'm going to give them these little baby legs. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I wish I could give you proper legs. Okay, and it's got a great, kind of grayish pants here. What y'all thinking this character is? What y'all thinking this character is so far? What's it look like to you? Do I have, oh, I do. Good, I have an eyedropper tool. The eyedropper tool is extremely helpful, actually. The eyedropper tool is hella helpful. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I actually had no idea that was an actual feature in Gartic Fun the whole time. And I played this game for the longest time, even before I did live streams, and I hadn't the slightest idea that that's what that was. I'm gonna speed up my process here as much as I can. It looks like other people are done, so let me finish on up here. These, you know what? I'm just gonna simplify it because, oh my gosh. I'm gonna simplify it. I'm gonna simplify it real fast. Okay, the body is finished. The body is finished. Oh, but wait a minute here. I forgot he has like this thing right here. So let's see here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's actually okay. Great. Now I just got to add in the face, and we should be finished here. And at that point, it should be extremely easy to recognize him. And if it's not, well, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna add in the eyes here real quick. Oh, that's way too thick of a line. Let's try that again. You got real tiny eyes, real tiny eyes here. So let's try this one more time. Here we go. There we go. Who's this character looking like, fellas? Who's this character looking like? I know it's not a work of art, but you know, I'm happy with it. I'm not dissatisfied with my artwork in this case. I'm actually quite happy. I'm having a good time here. So let me add in the all-important glasses here. All-important glasses. Can't see without glasses. That much is true. I know I can. I wear prescription glasses when I go to the gym and, well, really anywhere except within the house. I mean, I need my prescription glasses because without them, I'm actually I'm farsighted, so I can see things close up perfectly and crystal clearly, but things that are far away, I can't see at all. They start to blur up about, I'd say, a little more a foot or so in front of me. A decent amount in front of me, but still, they get blurred up quite fast. So, okay, that's good. That's good. He doesn't, unfortunately, have pupils. He doesn't have pupils, unfortunately. They're literally just white, beady eyes. I don't know why. I don't think they really give... I don't think there's Adventure Time I'm pretty sure there's like a couple of Adventure Time characters that have pupils, but for the most part, most of them just have black dots. I don't know though. I'm not a genius. Okay. Bro, I love this dude. He's awesome. He's awesome. Let's see. Well, actually, considering what he's been through. Yes, Simon, you named it. That is Simon. That is Simon. Considering what Simon has been through. Let's see. You know what? Simon, unhappy, you know, let's give Simon a nice little, how about, yeah, let's just give him a nice little grin right there. Simon's doing okay. He didn't like being Ice King. God, I wouldn't like being Ice King. Completely brainwashed by that stupid magical crown that he wore for the longest time in the Adventure Time series. I'm extremely happy that Simon is Simon and not the Ice King anymore. I actually hate the Ice King. He looks scared. Well, I'd be scared too if I spent several thousand what was like a couple thousand years he was locked as the Ice King before finally being freed. But I think he spent time as the Ice King for quite a while before he finally got to be himself again. And I think during that time he would have like very short brief moments where he would see clarity and like suddenly realize, oh, this isn't who I was. but then he'd immediately go back to being the Ice King. If I'm not mistaken, again, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure there were periods of time when he would remember who he used to be, but then he'd real shortly after go back to being the Ice King. He has a very, very upsetting history. And, you know, I used to hate him, but when I discovered that he was a different person when I used to watch the show way back when, I was happy. Like, because when the show first came out, I figured the Ice King was always the Ice King, but then they ended up explaining that no, he used to be someone good, a good person, and he went crazy because of a magical crown he decided to wear to save, I think he did it to save someone. Was he trying to save his wife or something else? But I'm pretty sure he put that crown on to save people. If I'm not mistaken, that's why he did it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he had good intentions when he put that crown on. I don't think his wife wanted him to put it on, though. And in fact, I'm pretty sure she begged him not to put the crown on, but he did anyways. I think it was to save someone. To save Marcy. To save Marcy. It was to save Marcy, and wasn't it to save child Marcy, the child version of Marceline? And that's why he put the crown on. Even though Marceline begged him not to put the crown on, he still did. And unfortunately, he fell victim to it, and it was never the same again. Yo, the dynamic between Marceline and Simon is very sad, but I'm really happy that I guess they reconciled mostly. I don't know, though, but I'd like to think that Marceline mostly forgives Simon for all of that stupid stuff he did. He was just trying to be a good person, honestly. Like, seriously, he had good intentions, fellas. He had real good intentions, but even the best of intentions can backfire on you, unfortunately. I would know that's happened to me quite a lot in my past, where I do something thinking, oh, only good will come of this, only for it to completely backfire, and I pay for it. Well, I'm happy with my Simon. You know what? To make this more of a masterpiece, because this is masterpiece game mode after all, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a nice little background behind him. Adventure time. No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stupid Google. Okay, let me, I want to make a nice background. So let's see. Adventure time city background. I want to make, oh yeah, this is the exact background I want, actually. This is the background I remember. So I'm going to see if I can make a simplified version of it. I'm going to try my best here, folks. I'm not good at drawing huge landscape scenes. So let's see what we can muster up. Let's put Simon in his iconic place where he spent most of the time walking around with Marceline. If you know where he was with Marceline, go ahead and shout it out. But we're going to be drawing the background in which he spent a good amount of time, you know, just walking around surviving with child Marceline. Here's a hint. It involved mushrooms. It involved a big mushroom, and they spent a long time walking around this entire destroyed area because of the mushrooms. I'm just gonna say mushroom. Yes, the mushroom war. It is the mushroom war. Yes, you are correct. The mushroom war, and I believe it was the mushroom bomb that literally destroyed everything. It was, well, for lack of a better word, it was a nuclear bomb. Seriously, I mean, what else would it be? Nuclear bombs are associated with mushroom clouds, so that's kind of what it was. Not gonna lie, like seriously, there's no other way of interpreting it. It was a nuclear bomb. That's what it was. That was what it was supposed to represent, and it wiped out everything. And that's kind of why everything is the way it was now. It's very sad, honestly. I wish I knew more about why the mushroom wars began and who started them. What countries were involved in this whole mushroom war stuff? Because none of the Land of Ooh, the magic, the living candy things, all that, none of that existed prior to the mushroom wars. I believe it was just a regular city, grounded, nothing unrealistic. But then when that bomb dropped, suddenly everything mutated, and then we have the Candy Kingdom, the Land of Ooh, and all that. Happened during the Cold War. That's an idea. Happened during the Cold War. It's very unfortunate that we don't know too much about why the mushroom bomb was dropped. At least as far as I'm aware, they never like fully explained why the mushroom war happened or why that bomb was dropped. But clearly there was a major conflict that warranted doing that, and it ended up destroying everything. Maybe it was set during the Cold War against US and Soviet Union. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. There could be a number of things that led to that mushroom war. Okay, now I'm gonna add a background building here. This isn't the best, but you know, I'm still happy with my drawing, and I think I might use the line tool now. Yeah, let's go a little thinner here. Okay, you know, I might let's just simplify this. I'm gonna simplify these buildings real quick. Oh yeah, this it's not terrible. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. I'm not unhappy with it. Let's add in the windows real fast. Yeah, but I would love to know more about why the Mushroom War occurred, because as far as I know, there was no actual lengthy explanation as to why it happened. It's sort of one of the unknowns of the series. Dog, what did I... Oh no, what happened to Fiona? What did you do to Fiona? I'm curious now. What did you do? Because back in Cold War, people were worried if Nuke would go off. So, you know, it could be. I'm not quite sure what connection the Adventure Time universe before the mushroom bomb went off. I'm not quite sure what the connection is, or if it has any connection to real world events. I really just know that it was some sort of war going on prior to the Land of Oo's creation. And because of that bomb, the Land of Oo was created. But before that, I'm assuming life was normal. Everything was grounded in reality. There weren't magical talking candies or rainicorns or magic dogs. And then when that bomb dropped, suddenly everything changed and the world was reborn into the Land of Oo with magic and craziness and silliness. Also, I noticed something. I think it was halfway through episode 2. And I'm not going to spoil anything for Fiona and Cake because I don't want to. But if you watched Adventure Time a good couple of seasons, there's a character that I personally loved. Like, I actually loved him despite the fact that people seemed to find him annoying. Like, it seemed like most of the characters in the show found him annoying. He spoke in riddles. He wore a jester's outfit. And he had a duck bill. Which character am I talking about? And why am I talking about him while watching Fiona and Cake? No spoilers, though. But, like, which character am I talking about? Because personally, when I first saw that character, when I used to watch the show a long time ago, I absolutely loved him. I thought he was hilarious, bro. I really liked that character. And I was, I was actually devastated. I was kind of, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was a little bit devastated about halfway through that episode for various reasons. Well, one reason only, but I'm not going to spoil anything. Go watch the show if you want to find out. But honestly, I was kind of upset. Yeah, his name is Choose Goose. Choose Goose. I think that's his full name, Choose Goose. I don't know though. I mean, I never really understood how it was actually spelled, but I think his name's Choose Goose. But I like the character a lot. A lot of people found him annoying though. It seemed like people didn't want to be his friend or know him. I'm pretty sure he also got bullied a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Choose Goose wasn't the most popular character. Yeah. What did you do? I see Rose. Where do you see Rose? I'm drawing an overpass right now. Like a destroyed overpass. This is a destroyed overpass from the reference image I'm looking at. This is like a destroyed overpass sort of thing. So, let's see here. Oh, those could be a bit thinner. Sorry if it's taken me so long, guys. I would like to make a beautiful looking masterpiece. That's what this game mode is all about, after all, making gorgeous works of art. That's what we're here for this game mode. So take all the time you need. This number up here signifies how many people are done with their drawings so far. I'm almost done. Read your long comment. Let's see. Maybe it was Cold War. Real people were, yeah, real. Are you talking about the one regarding the Cold War? Because back in Cold War, scared nuke would go off. Yeah. So U.S. Soviet, it could be between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, perhaps. I'm not quite sure on that. I don't know too much about Adventure Time's lore or history beyond the Mushroom War idea. Oh, this is, oh, actually I gotta darken that a bit. This is the underside of the overpass. This looks like garbage, but I don't care. I'm happy with my drawing, despite the fact that I'm heavily critical about it. I'm not that critical that I don't like my artwork. I actually am quite satisfied with my drawing so far. I think it looks okay. I'm not upset with it. I'm actually quite satisfied. So I gotta add in a little more depth to this. Let me just add that. This doesn't look too bad, honestly. I don't want to like praise myself, and I'm not a good artist, but I'm actually really satisfied with how this is turning out so far. Like really genuinely satisfied, and I hope you guys are too. You look like 2 times for look, if they added Russians and Fiona and Cake, oh my gosh. Well, we don't know. We don't exactly know why the Mushroom War happened. But it would be very interesting to find out what caused all that war. Okay, so now I'm going to add in the last bit here, and that is the cloudy background, which is extremely apparent in certain episodes. Most of the background, most of the sky is covered in clouds. Okay, well, if you can, Sonic, try to make it look as safe for work and appropriate as possible. If you can, I'd appreciate that. Nothing suggestive at all, please. But I would appreciate if you try to tone it down and make it looking safe for work as possible. That would be very appreciated. That's your thought. Could be U.S. solely. It could be. It really, it's up for the debate. I'm sure there's a lot of people making theories about why it happened, who it was between, why the nuke was dropped, but I don't think we'll ever know, honestly. There's no official explanation by Pendleton Ward or the people who made it. I think Pendleton Ward's the guy who made the show, isn't he? If I'm not mistaken. You made her wait, taller than me? Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of offense there, Sonic, because I am a tall person. So are you saying you made her 6 foot above? If you made her above 6'2", because I'm 6'2", I am 6'2". If you made her taller than 6'2", I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be real scared if you made her taller than 6'2". But I'm 6'2" personally. I've known a couple of people. The shortest person I've ever met in life was like 5'10" or something like that. Well, actually, no, I met people shorter than that, but that was for various other reasons that I don't want to disclose because it's a personal matter between me and them. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm personally 6'2". I am tall. And most people have said I'm tall, but I don't personally think I'm extremely tall. I think there's people much taller than 6'2". Like, genuinely, I think some people are. In fact, actually, and this is the truth, one of my brothers is the tallest in the family, actually. he is the tallest in the entire family. There's a story behind that, but that's not mine to disclose. But he's significantly taller than me, my other brother, my mom, my dad, literally everyone. He's taller than everyone. It's quite crazy. I wish, he would have made a great basketball player. Not going to lie. He would have made an amazing basketball player because his height is what basketball teams need. Like, they love when people are super tall. It would be good. Yeah. Let's see here. No. Yeah. My brother would make an incredible. Hey, hey guys. I'm happy. This is not bad at all. Like, genuinely, I'm satisfied with this. Like, I'm genuinely happy with how this turned out. It's not bad. It's very basic. I'm using a mouse to draw this, but for the most part, I'm not too dissatisfied with it. I could add in more clouds, but it looks like we got 2 people out of that. So I'm gonna. How long has this round been going on? I should have really started a timer. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because I really should have started a timer. I'm going to set a timer or a stopwatch for 3 more minutes. We have 3 more minutes to finish our masterpieces. I gotta remind myself that we can't spend an exuberant amount of time on each round in order to make room for more rounds. So I'm going to quickly add in the finishing touches here if I can. But yeah, we're going to add 3. I got 3 minutes on the clock right now. That is the remainder of time we have. People call him perfect. You're talking about perfect being, perfect android. Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z? And if so, I believe you are talking about Cell and his many transformations. Isn't there like Super Cell, Perfect Cell, stuff like that, and like Imperfect Cell? I am 100% certain you were talking about Cell. Yeah, no, I thought so. And the reason I know a little bit about Cell is because me and my brother, we used to play a game called Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Really fun game for the PS. I think it was on the PS2. It was called Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Probably the first ever Dragon Ball Z game I really liked to play. It was actually super fun. Although, there was a specific section in Dragon Ball Z Budokai that was absurdly difficult. Like, actually absurdly difficult. We both struggled to beat it. It was ridiculous. Dragon Ball FighterZ, Dragon Ball Legends. Have you played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I heard that was kind of like an RPG-oriented kind of Dragon Ball Z, where you basically get to play and live the life of Goku and his family and friends, and you get to go to towns, explore. It was more of an RPG sort of Dragon Ball Z, if I'm not mistaken. I never played Kakarot, but I heard that was more of an RPG, more Dragon Ball Z than a fighter sort of Dragon Ball Z. You only play the demo. Yeah, gotcha. But I have heard Kakarot was quite good, and I've heard it's more RPG than fighter. Of course, there is fighting in it, but I believe a lot of it was oriented to RPG players in terms of how they designed it. Because you get to live his life. Could have been World War III in the show. Possibly. You could be right there. All right, looks like I'm the final person. So with that being said, I'm going to add in one last thing here and then call it quits. Yeah, 1 minute left on the clock. So I'm going to quickly add in a little floor here real fast. real fast. Okay, I'm gonna make that floor nice dark gray. Looks like, yeah, I'm the final person. So with that being said, let me finish this on up. Let me get that little thing here, dropper, and final touch. We're good to go, fellas. All right. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, hey, look, everyone finished. What do you got here? Holy cow, everybody. Excellent job. Oh my gosh. Y'all really did great. Oh my gosh, great job, everybody. Love it. Okay. All right, let's see everybody's work of art. No, actually, I took a look. It's not too bad, actually. I don't mind at all. We got 3 more people that want to come in. Gojo Toe Tickler. Oh my gosh. Nightmare and GG. Welcome, fellas. Welcome. All right, let's see here. Let's show off our amazing works of art, fellas. There's my Simon Petrikov. I like Simon Petrikov. I think he's a kick-ass character. Much better than Ice King. What you got for us, Reaper? Oh, that's lovely. Great job. Everyone's looking at Fiona. Everyone loves Fiona. And like, I love that Cake is blushing here. Cake is blushing here, but it looks like everyone's obsessed with Fiona. That's funny. Good job. Excellent. Rare piano sighting. Is that a piano with a face? Oh my gosh, that's a very silly drawing. I'm going to save each of these manually. These are all great, guys. Great job. What you got, Menton? Oh yeah, we got, that's like one of his most iconic poses. Or at least, he's got many iconic poses, but this is one of them for sure. Yeah. What you got for us, Wendigo? Oh, that's a good looking, oh, we got more Wendigo stuff. I see that Wendigo right there. Oh, this is great. Great job. Love it. Great job. What you got for us, nickname? Who is that? Is that that just looks like a magician. I like your magician. Good job with the magician. Excellent. Okay. We have a bunch of people. Oh my gosh. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 people. Holy cow. If you enjoy my content and want to be in future Gartic Fun live streams, consider dropping a like. It does help these streams and the channel, and subscribing if you're interested to, because I do these live streams twice a month, or no, I do them 1 to 2 times a month, depending on my availability. But yeah, no, I love doing these live streams. Don't even get me started on that 6-7 nonsense. I have a friend that is always mentioning that to me, and I'm like, it's funny. What do you guys want to do next? We did normal, Exquisite Corpse, story, knockoff, masterpiece. Call it out, fellas. Call it out. What you guys want to do? Animation. Let's see here. Really see what you mean now. Okay, you guys want to do animation? What you guys want to do? We can do animation. Glob. I'm not sure what that is, but welcome. That's a very interesting username, Strawberry Man. Okay, let's see. You guys want to do animation? Why don't we actually? You know what? Why don't we do backgrounds next? And I'm gonna be using the backgrounds as part of the thumbnail. I did that in like 2 Gartic Phone streams ago. I used a background as a thumbnail. So let's do backgrounds next, fellas. Let's make beautiful backgrounds, and I'll pick the very best one and incorporate it as the main background of the thumbnail. That's what I did last time. I picked a really good one. It was made by, I believe, Obama was the name of the user. He made a beautiful looking sunset background. So moderation's turned on. Let's go have some fun, fellas. All right, background time. What background do I want here? What do I want? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's see here. I'm gonna draw something nostalgic for me. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look it up. Windows XP. There it is. Okay, if you've been on this earth for quite a while, you know what Windows XP is, and you know that the default background for any fresh installation of Windows XP is a beautiful, gorgeous green field and blue sky. If you visit that place today, it's no longer that beautiful, gorgeous green field, because it was developed, and I believe now it's a vineyard. It's no longer like the image, but I believe now the current location where this photo was taken has been turned into a vineyard, a private property vineyard, if I'm not mistaken. But with that being said, let's see if we can make this gorgeous background as best we can. So let's see. I think I'll start with the sky first. I'm going to quickly draw a little like horizon line, just so I know what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm going to put it right here. I wish I had a way to get these perfectly straight, but I don't. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw the back mountain over here. So let's draw that nice little back mountain. Oh, no, that's not the right tool. Okay, we're drawing the back mountain back here. And I'm looking at a reference image here. Okay. Okay, oh, no, I'm trying that one more time. See, it's rather large. Try that again. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. So we have the horizon line here. And I think it kind of goes down right here. I'm gonna try to mimic this background, the Windows XP background as best I can. Okay, good so far. And I think we have in the very, very far corner on the right side of the image, we have what looks like, it looks like mountains, like very, very faint looking dark colored mountains. So I'm going to quickly add those in. They're like really far out. I didn't get this proportionally correct, but that's okay. Let's add in those mountains. They're just barely there. They barely show up actually. They're extremely not easy to spot, but they are there. I see them in the image. Okay. All right. Good so far. Good so far. Okay. Now we're going to add in the detail. How are we going to add in the detail? How are we going to add in the detail? Because this is all, it's a big grassy field. So what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. Fill that in. Okay. Let me quickly fill in those mountains. This isn't going to be the best drawing. It's not the masterpiece game mode. It's different. Oh, and I am on a timer. Got to remember that. Okay. I got to go fast here. I want the nice sky blue here. Nice sky blue. Could be better, but you know what? It is what it is. Now I'm gonna add in the clouds here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This looks like it was made in Microsoft MS Paint. This looks like an MS Paint drawing. Y'all know what MS Paint is? It's a very old paint program that used to be available for free. I think it was pre-installed on new installations of Windows. I don't think it exists anymore. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I have a lot of memories drawing in MS Paint. Like, that was my introduction to digital art, was using a keyboard and mouse to draw in MS Paint. That's a very old program, MS Paint. Very, very old program. Okay, I am almost out of time here, so I'm gonna speed it on up. So now I'm gonna add in the blades of grass. That is, how am I gonna speed this up? I guess I could. Yeah, let's see. Ew, no, but I don't have much time left. So, oh yeah, no, this is, ew, yeah, no. I hope you guys make better backgrounds than me, because this looks. Oh, I can't spend too long because I'm on a timer, but if I had more time, I'd make it look gorgeous, but I do not have enough time because that's not what this game mode is. This game mode is background for animation. So what's going on in the Windows XP background, fellas? What's going on in our Windows XP background here? Our default Windows XP background. I'm not sure. What kind of stories y'all gonna invent with the animations regarding this Windows XP background? Oh my goodness. Okay, what else can I add to it? I want to fix the inconsistencies real quick. Because I'm like that. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. Okay, not bad. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't have much time. But I might add, let's see, there's some light shining over here. Oh, yeah, no, that's genius. We got to add in the shading as if the sun is coming up over here, and this is all shadowed, and the sun is, oh, I'm almost out of time. Right here. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, no, almost out of time. Hey, that's not so bad. There isn't a sun in the image, but you know what? I'm happy with it. I lost, I don't know. Cats, what would you think? How story if Deadpool and Fiona and Kate crossover? That would be pretty cool. I think they're interesting. Their interactions would be quite interesting for sure. All right, let me see what you got here, fellas. Let's see here. Wow, guys. Oh my goodness. Great job, everybody. Okay. Is this Mario? I see a volcano and I see a ghost. Create the animation's first drawing. Okay, how about the volcano is gonna erupt. It's gonna erupt. So we got, it's starting to boil over. More lava is starting to pour down the side. It's getting close to erupting. So lava's pouring down the side. I guess you can make it erupt more. And then we got more gaseous clouds coming out because it's getting really, really close to eruption. I gotta fill these in. Oh, I'm so sorry. I went over here. I went over your gray thing there. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I guess, yeah, I could, let's use the biggest one here. See what we can do there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting really smoky. Because it's gonna erupt. It's getting close to eruption. So now a bunch of smoke is filling the air. It's very polluted. The pollution is real. Fellas, and it's it's gonna get bad real fast. Clearly, the lava's already everywhere, but now it's getting worse, and I think it's about to explode. We'll see what you guys think. Whoever does the next animation for this, what happens next after this? Because it looks like it's getting super close to just exploding everywhere, and it looks like there's a very scared ghost. So why don't we add in? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking out loud here what we can do here. Actually. How can we? I know he didn't have eyes originally. You know, why don't I, how about he's like super interested? He's like, whoa, erupting volcano. I'm not going to get hurt because I'm a ghost, and ghosts are impenetrable because you can't touch them. They are see-through. This reminds me of Donkey Kong. I don't know. I think, or no, maybe there's a specific, I think it's Mario Kart Wii. There's a specific Mario Kart level that takes place, I think it's on DK Island or something. But essentially, the beginning of the race has you zigzagging, driving up the island. And then at the very top, you go into this DK cannon and you get shot all the way back down. And then you drive all the way back up. It's a big loop. I think it's called like DK Island or something, but it's a very old map. But if you know what I'm talking about, feel free to shout it out. Let's see here. Let's see. Imagine like angels in the morning. Slow. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What we got next? Let's verify these. Interesting. Okay. Looking good. Okay. All right. What is this? Okay. All right. What is this? Is this, Interesting. Okay, draw it. What am I drawing though? This kind of reminds me of like a night sky of sorts. Hey, thanks for the 4th like. I really do appreciate it. Big shout out to you. If you enjoy my content, consider following for more, because I do these live streams 1 to 2 times a month. The Gartic Fun specifically. Yeah, I love doing these. They're really fun. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I see a red blood moon up here. Blood moon. I don't know how to draw werewolves. So I'm going to do something sillier here because I don't know how to draw anthropomorphic werewolves. So let's see here. I don't have the paint bucket, but I do have my ingenuity. So I guess I'm going to have to angle this. How about I'm just going to make a bat signal. It probably doesn't make sense considering what they were intending to draw, but you know what? I'm gonna make a bat signal because this is all I can really think of with this nice little nighttime looking setting. I would draw a werewolf though, because this is obviously it looks like a blood moon to me. But instead, I'm just gonna draw the bat signal. Like honestly, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna try drawing the bat signal. So the bat, we got this nice bright spotlight here. Usually, usually it shines onto clouds, but there are no clouds. Oh, actually, you know what? I could add clouds. I'm gonna add clouds actually. I don't have the paint bucket. I do not have the paint bucket, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll use the bigger one here. Do this instead. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, no, I'll do these manually. Oh, God, no. Oh, my gosh. I gotta up my art game. Nope. You know what? Oh, yeah, it looks bad. It looks so bad. Oh, no. I'm losing touch. Oh gosh. Okay. A little bit better. Close enough. Oh, I'm running out of time. I forgot what the bat signal looked like. Crap. You know what? I'm going to have to go off of memory alone because I am running out of time here. Oh boy. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot what the bat signal looked like. What mode are we playing? We are making backgrounds for animations. You make the background and then each person makes an animation within the background. That's what we're doing. Okay, close enough. That is a very odd looking bat signal. Let me verify these. Interesting drawings, everybody. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, what is this? What am I looking at here, fellas? What is this interesting work of art we have in front of us here? If I had to guess what this could be, is it maybe Nightwing? Is it Nightwing, the alternate form of Robin when he splits off from Batman? Or maybe it's Deadpool again. I have no idea. And it looks like this might be some sort of patty or like a burger. So I'm going to make it so the burger's slowly coming together. At least that's the idea I get from this, is that it could be some sort of burger, I think. So I'm going to quickly see if I can make it. It's going to be half finished. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. What would it be? This looks like a burger. What part makes you think Red Dead Redemption? I mean, maybe, but from what I see, it reminds me of a burger that's almost like every part of the burger is falling on top of each other and it's going to be finished soon. That's the vibe I get from it. Let's see here. It's a gun. I'm not, I think it's a burger. Am I misinterpreting this? I guess we'll have to find out, but perhaps I may have misinterpreted it. I don't know though. I'm going to add in some nice little, let's see. Oh, you know what? I could add in like maybe some speed lines. I don't want to ruin the colors they've chosen. Like it's obviously shadowy. So I'm going to try and not add in a bunch of color here and keep the shadowy sort of stuff they did. So like, I guess it's all coming together. This one plopped down right here. So it's got that little lines to show it hit there. And then these ones are coming down. Bro, I just see a burger in several pieces falling on top of each other into a complete form. That's what I see here. But I don't know. Maybe I misinterpreted it. Episode 4 will be good at that. Yeah, that would be really exciting. I am actually excited. I'm not sure if they met this, so I'm going to quickly take my time here and clean this up a bit. Unless they did mean for that to be there, but my best guess is maybe it wasn't intentional, but I'm going to quickly see if I can spruce this up just a bit. I mean, maybe they did mean that. I don't know. We are doing these all manually, so it's not, especially since this isn't exactly a professional art program by any means. Oh, yeah, that's not the right color. I'm running out of time. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, boy. Almost out of time. Almost out of time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good enough. All right. What we got? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. All right. What is this? What's going on here? What is going on here, fellas? I don't know. Anyone able to clue me in on what I'm looking at here? It looks like a sunset maybe, or like a planet fall. I'm quite puzzled. If anyone can maybe give me an idea of what we may be looking at here, because I'm rather stumped at what this could be. But you know, I'm gonna try and continue it as best I can. It looks like he's looking up or something like that. I'm gonna assume that's what he's doing. I think. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he's praising something that's falling out of the sky. I don't know. I mean, if anyone has an idea what it could be, I would love to hear, because I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea of what it could be. It looks like something's falling out of the sky, possibly. So I'm gonna, I guess, add on to the things falling out of the sky, I suppose. I don't know. These are some very interesting drawings we're getting going, guys. So it could be anything. All of this stuff is so much up for interpretation, honestly. Okay, I'm adding the orange there. I have no idea what this could be. Maybe we'll find out at the end what it is, or maybe someone can clarify afterwards, but I'm having trouble. I don't know what exactly this resembles, but it's clearly supposed to be something. So forgive me if I don't recognize it. I mean, everyone has a different way of drawing various scenes, so everyone has different skill levels. Everyone's different, man. No two works of art are ever the same in that sense, and I don't fault anyone for that. I'm having a good time. I hope you all are having a good time as well. What else can we do here? What else? No one is pet. Yeah, no one's perfect. Yeah, definitely. No one's perfect. Perfection is, well, it's not human. It's not human. I'll tell you that much. Perfection isn't human. You know why it isn't human? Because AIs are designed to be precise, methodical, and as perfect as possible. Now, they do hallucinate and make stuff up, but for the most part, they are trying to be as precise and on point as possible. But humans always make mistakes. That's kind of how biology is. We are not machines. We're not machines, because machines are designed to be perfect and not make mistakes in any possible way. We made them. But as humans, we are imperfect beings, and we can never be truly on the level of a machine, in a sense, if you know what I mean. ChatGPT, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not talk about that, but that's terrible. That is a negative aspect relating to the progression of AI. Oh, that's very upsetting, bro. I'm sorry. That's sad. That's sad. You know, that's actually the reason they put guardrails on these sort of things. Because I'm not sure if you've recently heard, but there's been quite a lot of things going on with AI, and they put up guardrails to make sure stuff like that never happens. Now, of course, when a new AI comes out and is developed, the guardrails have not been implemented yet, unless they were already predetermined and the idea for them was already there to exist with. But usually, when someone's designing a new AI, they're not necessarily thinking of the guardrails just yet. They want to make the AI first. And from what I've seen, the guardrails end up coming after, usually when something bad happens, which is unfortunate. Like, if I was going to design an AI, I would like guardrails out the door. Like, that would honestly be the biggest priority, is if you're going to make an artificial intelligence of any level, it should have guardrails regardless. Like, do not even skip out. Make those guardrails by default. That's my expectation. Like, if you're going to make something like that, always make sure it has guardrails to ensure the safety of human beings. Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. It probably is. Yeah, it probably is, honestly. I could probably Google it. It was probably in the news or something, but it's still very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My heart goes out to those families, but that is quite unfortunate that that happened. It's not good at all. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like a NASCAR driver or maybe Fiona of some sort. I'm not quite sure what this is. Now, how can I add on to it? It looks like, oh no, wait, this was part of it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go back here real quick. Now they're staring directly. They're turning their head. This is what they're doing. Oh God, I ran out. You know what? Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, I missed. Oh boy. So they're looking directly at it now. They're looking directly at it now. They turn their head and they're looking directly at it now, instead of looking at I believe this is Cake. And oh my gosh, running out of time. And now Cake is, oh my gosh. Okay. See what we're gonna do here. They're both looking at it now. And in like utter shock, I guess. They're not really looking at each other now, but they're looking at this. Oh my gosh. That's my interpretation there. I gotta add in the red, but I am running out of time. So let's see, just like put in the red very roughly, very crudely, make it red again. Out of time. What we got? Interesting drawings. Okay, what we got here? You're gonna continue the animation from this drawing. What is the drawing though? It looks like an angel. AI murder. Oh yeah, no, it has actually happened, Jethro. It is actually true. There have been a couple instances where someone has lost their life because of an artificial intelligence encouraging it. It's very sad. And the thing is, those AIs are not designed with that in mind. I had previously said artificial intelligence models hallucinate. And what that means is they end up making up information. And I think they make up that information when they can't get the proper information out the door. So they end up making up their own. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an AI expert by any means, but they do hallucinate. And some of the stuff they give you is not the stuff they're supposed to give you. So I guess in that case, it probably went rogue or hallucinated enough to where it did that. Or maybe there was some sort of foul play of some sort. Because it's kind of hard to believe that an AI would suddenly go so bad so quickly. So it makes you think, like, was someone maliciously modifying the AI's code to make it do that? Or was it genuinely just a fault of the AI itself beginning to hallucinate and going off of its prior programming? I don't know, though. I'm not an expert, but I do know AI models tend to make stuff up sometimes. It's kind of been a thing for a while now. They're trying to get rid of that. It's been a problem for a bit, but I think it still happens to this day, where AIs tend to hallucinate things that aren't true or give you information that is not at all factual. So they're not perfect just yet. They're not perfect just yet by any means. So I'm guessing this is an angel ascending. So with it ascending, I'm going to draw maybe some beautiful shining light shining down on this beautiful angel. Okay. It's not beautiful. It's an okay drawing. So I guess the angel's going up in heaven or something. So let's see here. So I would love a paint bucket. I don't have it. So this is the shining bright light that's coming down and the angel's sort of slowly going up. Oh God, this looks terrible. This looks terrible, but I'm on a timer, bro. Okay. Yeah, no, I kind of butchered this drawing. I'm sorry. Oh, out of time. Oh my gosh. Yo, I screwed this up. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Lovely. Okay, let me validate. Excellent drawings. Okay, so I'm guessing this is... Okay. This is a black hole. This is a black hole. Please, someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but this literally looks like a black hole. A textbook black hole. Or maybe it's a supernova. Maybe it could be a supernova or a black hole, but it looks like a black hole. if I'm not mistaken. So with that being said, new step for the animation. How about we draw like a, let's draw like a mysterious, like, I guess I want to go with purple to make it more mysterious. So let's draw this mysterious swirl in the black hole. I know black holes don't have swirls. ChatGPT, make an image Fiona and Cake of Deadpool. It just won't. Well, yeah, actually, certain AI programs, they're actually making it so it can't make copywritten characters and other people's intellectual property. There's a program called Sora AI, Sora 2. I'm not sure if any of you are aware. It recently became very popular on short-form content platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Reels, stuff like that. Basically, it generates photorealistic, short-form videos with voice acting, sound effects, the whole kit and caboodle. Anyways, there were people making stuff of other people's intellectual property, and they didn't like that. So they recently implemented new code and guardrails to prevent it from generating any sort of content that is owned by anyone else by copyright law. But before that was implemented, people were making all sorts of copyright nonsense. It was actually quite hilarious. Like, actually, I saw some of the stuff that was being generated prior to them putting in those restrictions. It was funny. It was actually funny. Like, no offense to the people who own the copyright, of course, but good Lord, it was hilarious. Some of the situations people were making were absurd. I believe one person was able to generate, or this was, I don't think this is related to Sora 2, but they generated South Park episodes and South Park scenes and situations that weren't actually real. And they looked almost identical with voice acting, characters, and everything to the real South Park. And it got worse and worse. I was seeing people recreate scenes from SpongeBob that never actually happened. It was crazy, bro. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was crazy, though. I thought it was pretty funny. So this imposter's getting sucked into the black hole, unfortunately, because he's been a bad person. He's going, I ran out of time. Gosh darn it. What we got here? What we got here? Let's see. Great job, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Use AI. Let's see. Why use AI? Quit being lazy. Learn how to draw. Yeah. Actually, here's the thing. Here's my opinion on AI. There is constructive use of AI and destructive use of AI. Destructive use of AI is the using AI to make shortcuts to make something that usually you would use an artist for, to shortcut that instead to expedite the process. I would call that destructive use of AI. Constructive use of AI, in my opinion, would be any sort of use of AI that makes your job easier, but does not in any way distract from the creative aspect of whatever it is you're making. Like, for instance, in video editing, some video editors in Hollywood utilize AI to expedite certain processes that are extremely tedious, time-consuming, and repetitive. In the sense of eliminating repetitive aspects, I find that's okay. But when you implement it in aspects that genuinely require human creativity and only human creativity, I draw the line there. But using it in a way that expedites extremely repetitive tasks is substantially different than using it in a way that skips over human creativity. Human creativity is the core of all this. And when you replace human creativity with a robot and algorithm, it ends up being garbage. It ends up being genuine garbage. Only use AI for expediting tedious, lengthy, repetitive processes. But don't replace creativity with it. I can't stress that enough. The moment you replace creativity with it, it's not art. It's garbage. It really is. It really is. You need to use AI in a way that is constructive and not destructive or detracting from human artistic properties. That's my 2 cents. I don't know what this is. I guess I gave him like a smile or something. How about we make the sun smile too? I don't know. I don't quite know. I'm losing track of these, but yeah, no, I think you can use AI in ways that isn't destructive to human creativity. And then you can also use it in ways that completely destroys creativity in general. So you got to be real careful and really know how to use AI properly, to use it in a way that doesn't anger the communities that follow you. That's my opinion on that, though. Out of time here. I don't know what I made, but whatever. Okay, validation. What we got here? Awesome. Okay, we back to the volcano. What is this? What is this? What is this? Can someone fill me in here? What's happening here? Is the ghost melting? Is it a ghost trash can? What is happening here, fellas? That looks like a trash can. That's obviously a trash can. Like, genuinely, there's no doubt about that. That's a trash can. On God, that's a trash can. I'm not going to question it. But what is going on? If I had to guess, maybe the ghost is trying to put out the fire, or maybe it's ectoplasm or something. I'm not quite. It's made by you. What's going on in this scene, Jethro? What is going on in this scene? You'll have to answer rather quickly because I am on a timer. That, in fact, is a trash can. But what's coming out of the trash can? Is it another ghost being melted to put out the fire? Because I see eyeballs. Your response will have to be quick, I'm afraid, because I have this timer, so I can't really wait around. Because the less time I have, the less time I have to add to it. Let's see here. Oh, you don't know? Well, here's my interpretation. So I guess maybe it's ectoplasm. He's using a trash can filled with ectoplasm. And he's using ectoplasm to, I guess, put out the volcano. That's my best interpretation. Red out ideas. I don't blame you. But he's using this ectoplasm to, I guess, put out the volcano. And now that he's using the ectoplasm, it's all turning to like hard stone or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but that's my interpretation. And now that it's all hardening, the ectoplasm's essentially cooling it all off and it's becoming stone now. I don't have the paint bucket tool, which kind of stinks because it would make it a lot easier and quicker. But we'll have to work with what we have here. Knock off next round. All right, but we are going to be ending at the 2-hour mark. 2-hour mark. I can't go past that. I cannot go past that. I usually go to 1.5 to 2 hours for these Gartic Fun live streams usually, and all the other live streams I keep under an hour, add an hour, or most an hour and 30 minutes. Because I want to pace myself and not get too exhausted. Because, I mean, I'm not saying this is tiresome work, but I'm talking a lot. And my throat gets sore the longer period of time I spend talking. I do have water, but that doesn't negate the soreness. So I try to keep it at least at an hour or 2 hours. But we'll stop at the 2-hour mark on the dot. Remind me if you can, chat, to halt, and stop at the 2-hour mark exactly. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Interesting. Okay. Boom. Wait a minute. What happened to the bat signal? What happened? Where's Batman? Batman, what happened? The bat signal was summoning you and now there's an explosion? I'm a bit confused why the bat signal suddenly exploded. So I guess I'll add to the explosion then. That's very strange. Why did my bat signal blow up? Where did I go wrong here, fellas? Why is my bat signal suddenly a big explosion? Clearly I either misinterpreted something along the way or somebody blew up the bat signal because they're evil. Chill Cats, please tell you how to make a comic story. You want to make a comic book, Deadpool, Fiona. Okay. So did you want to make this comic in physical form or digital form? Digital or physical? There's two different ways. Physical takes a little more effort because it's physical media. Digital is a little easier because you can just, draw it on the screen. And I guess my first suggestion would be, and this is my first suggestion. I'm going to quickly use this space to give you an example and then I'll erase it all. What you want to do first is for your comic, depending on how many panels you want for the comic. Here, so there's something called comic panels, and those are the boxes where each scene in the comic happens. So depending on how many scenes you want is how many panels you make. So for example, I'm going to split this like this. You want to make panels like this. This is 6 right here. This is 6 panels. You can split it up as much as you want to include as many panels as you want. But outside of that, you can also get creative with the layout of the panels. But that's the very basic thing there is laying out the panels for each section. Usually comics take it a step further and make the panels uniquely designed and not just a basic square structure. But it's up to you. But that's my recommendation to begin with, is to start out by figuring out how many panels you want in it, figuring out the story, characters, and stuff like that, and then making the panels and going from there. How to draw the character. Let's see. Which character are you trying to draw? Oh dear. Let's see. What can I do here? I guess I can add like maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I'll add some stars in the sky. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, it's not the best. It'll do. It's good enough for me. I'm talking and I'm doing this. Two different things. What character are you trying to make here? Interesting. Oh my gosh. Great job, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. I thought it was a hamburger. Wow. Big egg on my face. I thought it was a hamburger. Okay, now I see the gun. Now I can see the gun. But on God, I thought all of these things up here were hamburgers. Hamburger sections. Wow. Wow. Silly me. Okay. Now I see the gun. Now I see the actual gun. So, okay, I'm gonna accentuate the gun a bit here. And I guess accentuate the hand that's holding the gun. I know it doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense. I understand. Then I'm gonna add a little outline here. It looks bad. Okay, and that must be the bullet coming out of it. So let's have another bullet coming out of it. If we can, let's see here. The bullet, I'm gonna try and make another bullet shape here. Let's have another bullet come out. Multiple bullets. This is like a really good gun, apparently. I don't know. Let's see. Deadpool and Fiona and Kate crossover story comic. But is there an app to make like movement in that? Yeah. It is called, oh my gosh. I literally just recommended this to another person in my Discord. I believe it was Sonic that I recommended it to. What was it called? It was called Flip-a-Clip. Flip-a-Clip. Let me type it in the chat here. Flip-a-Clip. I think it's called that. Look up Flip-a-Clip. It's available on Android and iPhone. And it is a very user-friendly and easy way to get into frame-by-frame animation. It's very easy. For comics. Okay, I see. For comics. I would have to look into that. I'm not quite sure. For comics. I think you could somehow use Flip-a-Clip for comics. I'm not aware, though, of a comic-based app that lets you make comics that also move. Really, the only other application I know of that's like extremely popular with animators who want to do literally anything, it's called, oh my gosh, it's been a while. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. I don't remember, but I'm not quite sure in terms of motion in comics. Usually comics are still, but I would say go on Google and just look up like application for comic creation with animation included. Something along those lines. Because I really only know of the frame-by-frame animation apps like Flip-a-Clip and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could make the animations and then overlay them into the panels themselves. I'm not too sure. You'd have to do some Googling too, but that's my 2 cents on it. Interesting. Oh my gosh, how many of these are there? Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. There's 16 total. We're almost finished, but this might lead us up to the 2-hour mark. Not gonna lie. These are gonna be interesting to look at. I'm quite excited. You meant look like it's no problem, draw characters. You need moment. Yeah, I thought so. I would do some Googling there because I'm not aware of any applications that let you make comics that have animation within them. I would say Google those terms, animation, comic, stuff like that together and see what you can find. But I'm really only aware of the animation programs and nothing really related to animation comic programs. I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. But I certainly, I can probably look into it too and tell you later on the next live stream what I've looked into. But it shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a lot of programs out there. I'm not sure what this is. What's going on, fellas? What am I looking at here exactly? Anyone care to explain what happened to well, everything? I have no idea what exactly this just turned into. Clearly it's something or the opposite of what it used to be. Ibis Paint can make, I'm not sure. I don't know much about Ibis Paint. I'm not quite sure. I've heard of Ibis Paint, but I don't know much about it in terms of using it. Bro, this went from something else to now just a big face. Oh my gosh. I'm giving myself a sore throat with the amount of talk I'm doing. I miss my background music. It's so much, it's better with background music. It fills the dead silence void, but I'll get that background music implemented in the next live stream for Gartic Fun for sure. I just didn't have it this time around because I only now when I started setting up discovered I don't have the playlists, which is unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my water is on the shelf next to me. I don't have it on my desk because oh, there's the cap port. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute and grab the water. Okay, sorry for that dead silence. I had to reach over and grab the water. Give me a sec here. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. I've been doing this whole live stream without taking a single sip of water. I'm doing better though. No, I just took a couple swigs of that water. Oh, so much better. I should really have something dedicated to water next to me on my desk that I can't spill. All right. We're almost done here. We got like 2 more scenes left to do. What am I drawing? Oh, the knight. Okay. I guess the knight, here's my interpretation for this next scene. We'll see how it turns out, fellas. Let's see here. The knight is now holding his sword up like bubbles in that. Apt to draw characters, make them talk to each other. Yeah, I would say do some more Googling there. Let's see here. The knight is now he's hoisting his sword up and declaring a duel between him and Deadpool. Wait a minute. Did that just rhyme? A duel between him and Deadpool. I'm not quite, it sounds like it rhymes, but I don't know. It just sounds kind of interesting. Like it rolls off the tongue just a bit. I mean, do you guys notice that? A duel with Deadpool? A duel with Deadpool. I don't know. Maybe it's the ool from duel and pool that's catching me up. I don't know though. But it sounds like it rhymes, but I don't think it does. I'm not quite sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But to me, I'm hearing something. Let's see here. Cats, find anything? Tell me. Oh yeah, no, I can do that. No, I can do that. No problem. What I'll do is, I'll go on Google. I'll go on Google later today after this live stream and after watching the rest of Fiona and Cake. I'll do some Googling and I will leave in the comments section of this live stream a few applications that you can look into that are both paid and free. I'll leave both just in case. Just in case, I'll leave both paid and free programs for you to look through. But I can totally look that up for you and leave something in the comment section for you to take a look at later. No problem, dude. I'd love to help you. No problem, my man. So he's now declaring he wants to duel. I challenge thee to a duel. Better, yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll go with free then. I'll go with free and only leave free ones. Oh no, I just spit a bit on my computer screen. Ah! Okay, I'm running out of time. Oh dear. Yeah, no. Duel me now. Close enough. You know, I don't have the paint bucket, but now he wants Deadpool to duel him and he demands it. He demands the duel. No exceptions. Duel him. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me validate these. Interesting. Love it, guys. Love it. I'm not quite sure what that is, Jojo. It's very, very interesting looking. Okay. All right. We are nearing the end here. Let's see. Open the mouth. Hey, okay. To the person who drew this, thanks for the heads up. You know, honestly, let me just say this right now. Let me take another sip of water. My throat is dying. Okay. So let me just say here right now, to the person who left the note on what they'd like to see done next, that is extremely helpful. Like, genuinely, that is hella helpful. Like, oh my gosh, you're a genius, actually. That's extremely helpful, and I appreciate it. Leaving that there is very helpful for me. So speaking of AI, there's an app called Character AI. I think I've heard of it. I'm not quite sure. Go ahead and fill me in on what it's about. I've heard of it, but I've never used it. I'm very unfamiliar with most AI applications outside of Sora, the most popular one trending right now. But go ahead and tell me more about this Character AI program you talk about. But keep in mind, though, only use it as a tool. Don't rely on it to make your character entirely. If anything, have it generate a rough draft of it and then modify it yourself and make it your own. Don't just rely on what it makes solely. What it makes for you is, if anything, a reference image that you can use to then make your own piece of artwork. That's the best advice I can give there is don't take what it gives you and use that. Use what it gives you as a reference point for making your own original character. That's the best advice I can give there. Did this have an eye to it? I think it did. I think that's pretty much accurate. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I guess. Let's see. I think there was another ear here. Yeah, let's see here. Gotta take another sip of water. One sec. Okay. It's you talking like you can talk TV movie characters. Okay, talk to them. Oh, that's interesting. And you can make personas for, yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Cool program. I'll definitely look that up. I just vaguely have heard the term character AI, but not fully. But that's very interesting. AI can do all sorts of neat, interesting things, but it should never be used as a replacement for human creativity. Like, that's honestly the biggest point I really want to hammer home with everyone. Don't replace human creativity with AI. That's, in my opinion, unacceptable. Interesting. Good job. All right, this is the final image. Bro, this has to be a black hole. I'm sorry. Is that the event horizon? Who drew this? Who drew this amazing black hole? At least that's what I think it is. Oh my goodness. No Deadpool character. Yeah, sometimes some AIs have been designed to prevent you from making spot-on lookalikes of copywritten characters. So I'm pretty sure this is a black hole. Like, genuinely. So with that being said, what can I do here? Like, genuinely, whoever drew this, you're an amazing artist when it comes to space. Like, this is a really good looking interpretation of what I think is a black hole. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's a supernova or something. But from what I'm seeing, it's some sort of black hole. But I think it looks amazing. Great job, actually. Real great job. I'm going to see what I can add to it. I mean, I'm probably making it worse. I'm not an artist myself, but I'll try. Add in some purple there, maybe. Bro, I'm kind of jealous. This is a very nice looking space image. Like, you know what? I'll actually add in some stars too, since this isn't out. I'm 100% certain this is outer space. So I'm adding some stars here. And how about some stars are being also sucked in? Oh, you know, I got to make that thinner. Some stars here are also being sucked into the black hole itself. If you know, like, usually when you get near a black hole, things start to, space and time tends to bend. And so objects nearby tend to get sucked in and just sort of crushed infinitely. So these stars are being sucked into the black hole is what I'm trying to get at here. I hope you like my addition. But it's basically sucking in all matter surrounding stars, literally everything. Everything's just being, like, permanently sucked into oblivion and crushed to the smallest possible size. At least I think that's what black holes do. When something goes into them, the thing that's going in gets crushed an infinite amount of times to the point of non-existence or something like that. I know it's like super heavy inside black holes. I know, something like black holes are like super heavy or something like that. This is cool looking. Very cool looking. I'm gonna take another sip of water here. Don't mind me. Oh my goodness. Looks like you're still talking amongst yourselves here. Unless you're talking to me. I'm not quite sure though. But let's see here. All right, let's validate these final ones. Beautiful. All right, everybody. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. Every single person here. To the 2 people that just joined, this will be the end of the live stream. We've been going on for 2 hours, and I'm trying to pace myself with these. If you're interested in joining future Gartic Fun live streams, 1 second. I had to take another sip of water. If you're interested in future Gartic Fun live streams, I do Gartic Fun once to twice a month, every month, depending on my availability. But I aim for once to twice a month. So if you're interested, consider stopping by for the future ones because they do happen once to twice a month every month. So with that being said, let the show begin. Windows XP background, heck yeah. What is that? What is that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Windows! Here's the Windows XP background. Oh, you added more detail! Thank you, Gojo Toe Tickler. I appreciate the detail. Uh-oh. What's happening, fellas? This doesn't look good. Oh, the sun is looking evil. Here's my addition to that. Not the best. And now the sun's happy again. Turn that around real quick. Oh, dear God, what happened? It looks like a bullet just went through his head. Bullets don't work. This must be some like, this is like a Wendigo. I think Wendigos have super tough skin. If I remember correctly, there's this game called Until Dawn that features really nice Wendigo designs. And if I remember correctly, Wendigos have very tough skin. And if you try to shoot them with a gun, it doesn't do anything. At least that's what I got. Oh my gosh. Interesting, everybody. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's go 2s, 3s, 4s, 10s, a little bit slower, and then 50s. Yeah, it slows down. Okay, so I'm going to download this one. Next up, we have Reaper. What you got? The one with the gun. All right, let's see where this goes. I guess the gun's a burger somehow. Bro, I screwed that up badly. I'm sorry. I turned your gun into a burger. Oh my gosh, what did I do? That was a gun, and it's now a burger. Okay then, now it's a burger. What happened to the gun? Now it's looking super sus. Now it's looking extremely sus. Okay, now it's a gun again. I'm sorry, but this one looks hella sus. I'm just saying, this silhouette right here looks very suspicious. Interesting. There's the bullets. Okay, now it's a gun again, thank goodness. It was a burger for some reason, and now it's a real gun. Oh, excellent. I like these a lot, fellas. Woo! Oh, evil. Great job, Gigi. Good job. Oh my goodness. These are amazing. That's a big bullet. What is that, an artillery shell? Oh yeah, it's no problem, Metin. 1 second here, let me take a sip of water. You have a good school day tomorrow. Thank you so much for being a frequent viewer and stopping by pretty much every live stream at this point. Take good care, my friend. Get your sleep. Sleep is very important to success in the educational field, specifically kindergarten through 12th grade. It's extremely important you get plenty of sleep for that sort of stuff because learning becomes difficult when you're sleep deprived. So get plenty of sleep, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take good care. What you got for us, Walls? The volcano. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One day we need a crossover. That would be pretty cool. We got a volcano going on here. What's going on with the ghost? His eyes are burning. Oh boy. It's just getting worse. Oh, now he's panicking even more. He's panicking. He's panicking. This is not good. Where's the ectoplasm? Where is the ectoplasm? We need to stop this. Okay. Okay then. Where's the ectoplasm? Okay, now there's a Deadpool. Where'd you come from, pal? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, Ryan Reynolds? Okay, I think the ectoplasm's coming up. You will be here. Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, there's the ectoplasm. We have stopped the volcano eruption. Yes, the ectoplasm has stopped the volcanic eruption and we have saved the day. Hooray! We have saved the day. Never mind. Wow. Never mind. Apparently it didn't do squat. Cause it's all flames again. But I guess the ghost is fine with that. Because it looked like it was good at first, but I guess he's fine with it still being that way. Oh, and we got like what looks like a Holy Grail Knight or something. Let's go 2s, 3s, 4s. Interesting. Okay, 10s. Nice and slow. Interesting, interesting. These are I like these a lot, fellas. 50s. Okay, I'm gonna save that one. Next up, we got Metin. What you got for us? Ah, yes, the Deadpool. Shut up. You like him. Yeah, she totally would like Deadpool. Like, on God, I could picture Deadpool. I could picture Fiona liking Deadpool, and then I could picture Deadpool, like, playing hard to get and rejecting Fiona at first, making her work for the relationship. But I could picture Deadpool, like, acting all cool and ignoring her and making her, like, really desperate to get with him. But I could picture Fiona being the one that likes Deadpool and not the other way around. Your drama script. Oh my gosh, these are great, guys. Look at these. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Why did they explode? Why did they explode? Okay, it's just getting worse. Okay, I guess everything's flaming now. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, there's the Holy Grail Knight. Challenge Deadpool to a duel. Duel me now. These are great, fellas. These are great. Maybe they would kiss. I could see them getting in a relationship. I really could. Deadpool and Fiona would be a pretty interesting combination, honestly. Threw a bomb. Oh, no. Okay, let's go. 2s. 3s. 4s. 10s. Oh, dear. And then we got the 50s, the real slow one. These are really nice looking fellas. I like these a lot. I'm going to save that one as well. Next up, we have GG. What you got for us, GG? Oh, you're the one that drew the black hole. Awesome, bro. That's really kick-ass. Alien spaceship. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, no, I've just been clicking the download button. Each image that's ever drawn in Gartic Fun allows you to directly download the image in a higher quality resolution. And then from there, I'm going to crop it out so it doesn't include all the extra nonsense that comes with the downloaded image. It's a little more effective than the screenshot. Screenshot works too, but I could go either way. Oh my goodness. That poor alien. That poor alien. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, and now it's Among Us. Getting sucked into the black hole like the traitor he is. Murdering everyone on the ship. Oh my goodness. Oh, he got bigger. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Who is that? Who is that? Is that an astronaut? Who is that? Who is that? Who is this gentleman that is blatantly going into oblivion? Like, without any hesitation. Oh, yeah, he's really getting sucked in there now. Oh, dear. Bro, these are beautiful. Oh, it's Omni-Man. Okay, cool. Interesting. Wonder how this is going to look. Let's see. 2s. Oh, bro. Look at all the stuff that's being sucked into the black hole. Oh, my gosh. 3s. This is actually pretty kick-ass looking. There's so much stuff being sucked into the black hole. This is awesome, bro. Oh, my gosh. This is by far my favorite so far. Because it actually looks nice. You can tell everything's being sucked into oblivion in that black hole. This is awesome, bro. Oh my gosh. Great job, everybody. This is really probably Viltrumite from Invincible. That would make sense too, honestly. Saved. Next up, we got Jojo, the Toe Tickler. 1, 2, 3. What you got for us, Jojo? Or Gojo. Oh, okay, it's this one. What were you drawing, Gojo? What was the intention here? It looks like some sort of horizon or maybe something. I'm not quite sure. We tried interpreting it as best as we could. Interesting. Good job, everybody. Good job. These are neat. I like these. This Gartic Fun is super fun. Like, genuinely. Oh my goodness, what did he do? Was that were those bombs? I'm sorry, that's a mushroom cloud and he looks proud. And now he's being commended on how he caused the nuclear explosion. And now he looks like some sort of Super Saiyan or something. And Deadpool makes an appearance. He always has to, of course. He's just the man of the hour, I guess. Deadpool always has to make an appearance. Help you make story for your comic and draw them. I'm not the best artist. Unless you're talking to Sonic, but I'm by no means a qualified artist. These are great, fellas. Yeah, Squidward. That's what that is. That's Squidward tentacles. I'm sorry. That's literally Squidward tentacles. Oh my goodness. Waluigi? Where did Waluigi come from? Oh my goodness. 2s. 3s. 4s. 10s. Interesting. Okay, next up we got Nightmare. What you got, Nightmare? Okay, you're the one that drew this awesome scene. Okay. Even more detail. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm totally willing to help you guys look up the proper programs you could use possibly to make this stuff happen. No problem. I could put it in the comments section. No problem. You'll just have to give me a bit. Hey, Batman! I think. Never mind. It's a Deadpool. Again. He just loves to show up, doesn't he? And now a meteor is coming. This is going to end well. Deadpool, are you going to stop the meteor? Yes, no, yes. No, yes. What is that? Is he... maybe he's stopping the meteor now, is what I think it looks like. Oh, it exploded. Well, Deadpool, he sacrificed himself to prevent the planet from being destroyed by a cataclysm of a meteor. Deadpool always comes out of nowhere. Ooh, the building is now a kitty cat. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I like cats. A lot. I know, yeah, no, I'm kind of a cat person. I'm kind of a cat person. I'm not sure if you could tell. Yeah. Jeffrey. Oh no. Why is Jeffrey sad? Interesting. Let's go twos. Deadpool, you saved the planet from being annihilated by a giant meteor. You knew you loved cats, but it couldn't. Yeah. Not sure if loves cats, but can't prove it. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. These are great. Saved. What you got? Last up, we got glob, glob, glag, poglow. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. What you got for us? Okay. That's a nice, friendly scene. Very friendly looking scene. Good so far. Okay, yeah, you know, I'm liking this scene a lot. You know, I got real good feeling here. Oh, this must be the angel scene. Okay. Jeffrey is everywhere. You just don't know it yet. Oh no. Who is this Jeffrey you speak of? Very nice looking, guys. Very nice looking. Ascension. Ascension! Ascension! These are great. These are real great. Oh, now it's sus. Suddenly. Now it's suddenly real sus. Getting even more sus. Oh my goodness. We're stepping it up. Never mind. The sus is gone and he has been eliminated. That was quick. And now it's a wolf. I think that's a wolf. 100% that's a wolf. Or a dog. And now he's smiling. Very mischievous, devious looking wolf. I opened the mouth like you had requested. Indeed. Oh, now he's a happy wolf. Now he's a very happy wolf. What's going on here? These are beautiful looking. Ascend to heaven. Imposter down. Wolf happy. These are great, guys. Excellent job, everyone. Real nice job. These are amazing, everybody. All right. So we passed the 2-hour mark. So with that being said, everyone, that concludes today's Gartic Fun live stream. Please keep in mind, I would have loved to have background music on this live stream, but my playlist got nuked. So I'm going to have to rebuild it with the repository I built of royalty-free music I purchased over the years. Also, I would like to say, let's see, last scene, if you did not know it, probably the German fellas. Oh, I wasn't quite sure. Okay, well, big shout out to everyone that stopped by. If you would like to support the channel, consider liking and subscribing this live stream. I would like to shout out those that stopped by. We get a big shout out to our 2 regular viewers now. We got Demon Deadzone, also known as Ultimate Sonic. We got Metin Hasek. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else was here? We got Jethro Lemons. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jethro Lemons. I really do appreciate it. I really do hope you keep pursuing YouTube and succeeding at it. I believe those were the only 2. Oh, we also have the alt account of, I believe, Metin. But aside from that, I believe that's everyone in the chat. So with that being said, everyone, take good care of your mental health. Have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or wherever you are. And I bid you farewell. Bye-bye!